Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly Live. It's been a whole week already, bro. I swear I was just sitting in this chair, just saying that same intro just like a day ago. But it's been a week. Gaming News Weekly is back. And it's been a wild week in gaming news, mostly for the Sony side of gaming. Because Xbox been kind of quiet, especially after the Brazil thing. They're like, hey bro, we're good over here. Saudi Arabia was like, hey bro, we're good over here. Activision Blizzard deal is going great. Sony is talking about a whole change of regime over there at the PlayStation side of gaming. They're talking about live service games. They're talking about PC releases. And we like, damn, bro, Sony's really changing it all. PlayStation, what the fuck is they Stars program came out? Everybody upset, nigga. That shit's garbage. That's just real deal garbage, and that ain't nobody happy about that. There's so many rumors and leaks coming out. Blizzard, Overwatch, bro, that launch was abysmal. That shit's go crazy, but we here. I got the Avion water with me, so you know I'm ready to talk. Man, gaming news has been kind of strange this week. I don't think there's been much good news in gaming. I think that's what it is, bro. Haven't been much good news in gaming this week, except coming from our boys at EA, because because for some reason EA just they just popped off this week, bro. They've been dropping fucking Dead Space news, which was going off. I think Dead Space is coming in like January. It looks fucking amazing. $70 though. EA is going the $70 route. We already knew that was going on, bro. EA is, they gotta get their money where they get it. Dead Space is looking damn good though. I'm kinda scared for Callisto Protocol now. Because I mean, the real deal is coming right after you drop. Oh my god, the comparisons is going to be wild, bro. Hopefully, Callisto Protocol can live that down. But I mean, Dead Space is Dead Space. People already know what the fuck they dealing with when it comes to Dead Space. Callisto is just they shouldn't have came in at 70, bro. Oh, if EA would have came in at 60, that would have been demonic. But they didn't. It's a $70 game, so they're gonna be on even footing coming into this battle. Dead Space got the name. Callisto Protocol got the fake pedigree, because I swear Brody only made half of Dead Space 1 and then he fucking left the company. So I don't know why the fuck people give him the nod, like, yeah, bro, you're the godfather of Dead Space, when he didn't even make one game, bro. He only oversaw half of one game and then he fucking left. So those games are going head to head. Still no fucking news from the BioWare team. I don't know uh the relationship that EA and BioWare have as a company, because I swear BioWare literally be advertising their own fucking games. EA don't say shit about BioWare games for some reason. I don't understand. Y'all own BioWare, bro. Why can't y'all give us updates? BioWare have to give their own updates to the fans, which those are small and in between. I don't know who the fuck runs marketing at EA for like the BioWare side of gaming. Nobody knows, bro. We never get anything. We just be sitting here waiting, twiddling our thumbs, bro. Just like, bro, BioWare, when y'all gonna drop more fucking content? Nigga, there's rumors that they gonna be at the Game Awards, which is fine. Cause I wanna see more fucking Dragon Age, bro. We've been waiting on that shit for hellas. I don't think Anthem is completely dead either, cause they're still doing Anthem shit. Like EA and BioWare are still doing Anthem shit. Not a lot of it, like just like behind the scenes. So who knows if like Anthem 2 comes out, or if they're trying to switch everything over to make the fucking Iron Man game. Who knows what's going on over there? But Anthem is not completely dead as a brand for BioWare, which is amazing because I still fucking play Anthem. I still play Anthem, bro. It's still so good. It's just ain't no community no more. Ain't no support for the game. So it's literally fucking dead. You get on Anthem, you try to find a group, you're going into dungeons alone because nobody's playing that shit. But the game is still fun if you can solo the dungeon anyway. I mean, sometimes you can't. But yeah, EA has been dropping a whole lot of news, bro. The Dead Space news was like the biggest news. They dropped the release date, it's on pre-order. Game looks good. I think it's only current gen console, so Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 and PC for $70. Which I mean, I'm not fucking buying it, so so that's all right. But I wish $70 wasn't the standard for gaming, bro. I wish that they didn't go that route, but everybody's going that route. Of course, EA's going that route too, especially for current gen console games. So $70 is the price tag. That is fine. What else did EA drop? Oh yeah, fucking Need for Speed. We was talking about this last week. That's why it feels so crazy that like this week happened so quick. Because last week we were talking about there was rumors about a new Need for Speed game, and Need for Speed is the only racing games I play nowadays because they're as arcade as it get in the racing market today, bro. Because everything's simulation racing or partly simulation, kind of like Forza Horizon. Nothing's ever arcade enough, but I do fuck with EA and Need for Speed. Need for Speed has always still been good. I got Payback, I got Heat. Those games are good. I wish they could be more arcade, but I mean, that's as arcade as we're getting. So I was looking forward to seeing that, and they dropped all the fucking news about Need for Speed, bro. That shit went crazy. They dropped the trailer. They got the website up. The pre-orders are available. It's $70, which is yikes, EA, bro. I don't know why they did that, but they just trying to make all the money that they can with the Need for Speed drop. I was looking forward to Need for Speed. The trailer was so strange. I don't know if the game is gonna have all the cartoon people, or if it was just for the trailer. Everybody was like cartoon like. I kind of like the art style that they're going for. It looked cool. It was unique, and it's Need for Speed. They going fast, jumping off ramps and shit. That's what I want from a racing game. So will I pay $70 for fucking Need for Speed? I just fucking might. I don't know though. I mean, it's going into EA Access for like early play in November, around the end of November. So like I'm gonna get to play it before I have to buy it, essentially. So I'll see if I like it enough to buy it anyway. Cause I mean it's on sale right now for like for pre-order for everybody. But since Xbox, if you got Game Pass Ultimate and you got EA Access, you get it for like $60. So the $70 game you get for 60 because they give you 10% off anyway because you're an EA Access member or well EA Play member now, and that's gonna be good. So anybody buying it, like if I bought it right now, I would pay 60 and not 70, which is fine because EA throw deals like that. But like, why can't I get it for 50 EA? I kind of want that bitch for free, but like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I've been looking at it. They haven't put any details in like pre-order bonuses and shit like that. There is a chess system with money in it. I don't know what that's for. They haven't really said anything else. But Need for Speed is coming, and it's coming in December, like December 1st or 2nd or some shit, like something early, bro. I'm like, damn. I was thinking Need for Speed was coming next year, bro. No, that bitch is coming in December. I'm kind of excited for that bitch. Now that I say that shit out loud, I high key might get it. Cause I want a racing game just to like fuck around in. And that's what I do in Need for Speed. I get a racing game, I fuck around in it. That's why I've been playing Midnight Club for the channel. So if y'all ain't been watching my Midnight Club uh LA series that I've been doing on the channel, when I feel like fucking around and driving, I go right into Midnight Club from 360 and I drive around that bitch going real fast, do a couple quests, and then I get off that bitch. And that's how every video goes. So make sure you check that out after the stream. But in other news, we gonna go to Overwatch 2, bro. Cause Overwatch, mm, they unfucked up, bro. First Overwatch 2 dropped. Everybody was hyped. It was gonna be a big deal. They got DDoS so fast, bro. They servers got flooded with garbage data. They got hacked so quick. And Blizzard was trying to fix that. They was trying to clean it up to get fans into the game to play it. Because people was in a queue with like 100,000 people. Like, what the fuck? How 100,000 people in queue? No, that was the DDoS attack. So everybody thinking the queues are just like backed up with hella people. No, that was a cyber attack. They servers were fucked, and people were slowly getting in. They trying to clean that shit out. Then they got DDoS attacked again. So people that was already playing the game, they got booted back. They got booted out of the game back into queue of a couple 100,000 people. It was crazy, bro. And it was bad. It was bad all around for Blizzard, for the community, for the fans. People was already upset that if you had Overwatch 1, you didn't get shit for Overwatch 2. And I'm like, it's a free to play game now, bro. They not just doing legacy shit because you were a fan already. Like they made a free to play game so they have more people to play the fucking game, not because they want their fans to keep playing the fucking game. But yeah, they DDoS attacks was crazy. They trying to clean that shit up. But then 90% of their fans couldn't even get in because their cell phones were fucking denied. Oh my gosh. And I'm one of them. So I was annoyed as hell, bro. Like extra top tier fucking annoyed. Cause I'm trying to play Overwatch 2. And they asked me for my phone number. One, why the fuck do you want my phone number, Blizzard? How the fuck do you want my phone number? I don't know, but they want it. I type it in. They say this phone number not good enough. Bitch, that's been my phone number since I was like, who knows how old. Nigga, you ain't gonna accept my shit? Pissed, bro. Hella people were pissed because they're like, bro, my phone number is not good enough for fucking Blizzard, but it's good enough for the IRS, for the US fucking government. It's crazy, bro. Blizzard on some other shit. Cause I can't use my phone number to play the fucking game. I can't play Overwatch 2. And I'm like, damn, that shit's kind of trash, bro. Why the fuck did Overwatch even require a phone number in the first place? That was a dumbass decision by some dumbass in corporate, and Overwatch is gonna suffer for it because there were so many people in review sections, review bombing the game everywhere. Why? Because their phone number didn't fucking work. Like you'd be an old ass person like me who had your phone number for fucking forever, and they tell you you can't use this phone number. Bitch, it's my only phone. What the what the fuck do you want, Blizzard, bro? Hey, what's up, Cool Breeze, bro? We just started Gaming News Weekly. We talking about Overwatch 2 and they debacle that they going through right now, right after launch. Like it looks like it's fun. I mean, I wanted to play it, but if my phone number don't work, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm not going to buy another phone to go play Overwatch. Like the fuck out of here, bro. What the hell I look like? So no Overwatch 2 for me. I was gonna get in there, make a couple videos for the channel, talk about my thoughts and stuff about it, but I can't because my phone number don't work. So RP to that scheme. And on the making content part of it, legit. I don't know if y'all watched my Sosa's video. It went up today. Y'all should definitely go watch it. But legit, my PC and my capture card has been going through the fucking struggle. I kind of know why. I can't really say it here, but it's their fault for sure. And it's been making it hard for me to make content for the channel. That shit is crazy. I'm still scared of it just shutting down right now and fucking my whole stream up. Hopefully it don't. I'm gonna knock on wood, even though I'm not superstitious. But yeah, Overwatch 2 been going through it since launch. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully they take off the fucking cell phone restriction. I don't know if they can. They probably fucking can. Because why the fuck didn't Call of Duty ask for a cell phone? But fucking Overwatch does. It is so weird. It's so crazy, bro. I don't know what the fuck the Overwatch team was thinking when they did that shit. But they did it. And now they gotta suffer for it, bro. So, I mean, RIP to Blizzard and Overwatch 2. Because that shit's bad. On to the next news, though. Atlas had what was it, 25 years of Persona, like, event. It was actually mid tier, bro. It was mid tier. They didn't really do much. They announced that Persona 3 and 4 are coming to all platforms. They coming to Xbox Game Pass in like January or something. So January's Game Pass is gonna be fucking crazy, bro. Kind of like this October Game Pass where shit is just dropping back to back to back. Niggas got so many games to play, bro. You can't even complete shit no more. You just want to play everything. Didn't even know about the event, bro. They've been kind of hyping that event for like years, bro. I don't know how long they've been marketing the event, but I swear I've been seeing 25 years of Persona for hellas, bro. And then it finally happened, and they didn't show anything new. Like I think that's what made Persona fans mad. Is that they didn't show anything new. They showed like some art for like all three games, and they talked about Persona 4, Persona 5, Persona 3. They brought back a couple Persona 1 and 2 like snippets. And then they announced that the ports are coming to Nintendo Switch and Xbox and PlayStation 5, and then they ended the show. And people was like, "Damn, no Persona 6 announcement? No kind of no kind of drops of any kind about the next game? No. They didn't give anything, bro. People was like, "Oh, well, what the fuck, bro? We came here looking for more Persona and they got nothing." You get old Persona. I mean, I'm glad about that because Persona 5 is coming in a couple weeks. I'm gonna play that on my Xbox. Persona 4 and 3 is coming in November. I already got Persona 4 on PC. I can't wait to play that shit on Xbox. because I want the achievements for it. At least the achievements that I get. I'm not 100% it, bro. I gotta go on a tangent real quick because for some reason I don't know what it is about Sony fanboys and completing games, but some of these niggas are stupid when it come to game completion, bro. Because they come at you and they say like, bro, you ain't 100% no games, bitch. Why the fuck would I 100% games? Like, like when did that become a requirement to enjoying the game? You got 100% that bitch. Who the fuck said that was a thing, bro? I play games to enjoy myself and then get the fuck out of there. My two favorite games up on that wall right now. Do you think I 100% of them? Fuck no. They want you to do some dumb shit. Like go play through that bitch as a character I don't want to be. I'm not about to do that shit. I'm not about to use no bullshit ass power to get an achievement. No, nigga, I'm not doing that grindy ass shit. I don't know why PlayStation fans put so much bank into a platinum trophy, bro. But it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. And you know, PlayStation niggas gotta kind of do that shit. Yeah, like, like I got other shit to do than to go 100% a game, bro. Why the fuck would I try that hard to get a fucking platinum trophy or to get 100% of the achievement score? Bitch, I don't need to. I beat the game. I beat the game millions of fucking times, bro. I don't need to get 100% to say I played through the game. That shit's kind of that shit's kind of abysmal, bro. They put a lot of stock in that shit too. I don't know why. Well, I do know why because PlayStation games are so fucking short. You play that bitch, you walk through that bitch real quick, and all you can do to get your money's worth is to go play it again and again to get a fucking platinum trophy. That's exactly what it is, bro. Because there's no other reason to go replay God of War, to go replay Horizon Zero Dawn, to go replay The Last of Us, unless you want to get the trophies for it. Because once you beat the fucking game, blame Microsoft because of those. I mean, yeah, but legit, the only reason to go replay those games is to get achievements because once you play through it one time, you know the whole fucking game. There's nothing else to learn or to do or to show for if you play through The Last of Us more than one time. There's no fucking reason to do it except if you want to get every achievement because the story don't change. It's linear. Exploration doesn't fucking exist. Yeah, and I mean, they put all their stock in that. Why? Because that's what they have to do to find enjoyment in their game. They pay $60 or $70 for a game, and they walk through that bitch in like a day and a half, if you got time to play it, and then they be like, "Damn, what do I do next?" They don't understand. Like when I be playing games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, bro. Nigga, I be in there fucking around for 90% of the playthrough. Then I go do main quest, side quest. Nigga, you can skip quests. You can change shit up. You got decisions to make. They don't have that type of capability in their games. So that's why they have to platinum the bitches to say that they completed the game, bro. I think I've got 100% on maybe two games. On maybe two games. On my whole profile, maybe two. It might be more, it might be less, but maybe two to be sure. One of them is Oblivion, and then DLC came out. So that's not 100% no more because DLC came out. They put like five more achievements. I didn't get them hoes. So I didn't 100% that one no more. And the other one, I can't tell you what it is. It might be a small game, like a small little indie game or something that I played and I beat and I got all achievements because like it's like a little story thing that you got to go through the webs. Kind of how AI Autonomnium Files was one of those web games where like you make decisions and it goes different routes. One of those games. Like those are the only two I know for sure. I probably got 100% on. Every other game I've beaten, there's no fucking way I'm going back to get those achievements, bro. I don't give a fuck about the achievements. I got the story, especially if they linear, and they just want you to just do something a little different in the game. Fuck no, bro. I got the story that I wanted. I got the outcome I enjoyed, and I got the fuck out of that game, bro. I got too many things to play. Yeah, most games not even worth it. Yeah, they not. They are not worth it, bro. But some people they have to do it. They feel obligated because they don't have anything else to do with the game. So if you buy a game like God of War and you play through that bitch, that's it. Like you're done. You're done. There's nothing else you can get in this game. Everything is going to be exactly the same as you went through it before. There's not a difference in that game if you play it again. So if they going to play it again, they have to be doing something. And that's achievement hunting. And it's sad, but I mean, that's what you got to do. So people go through the struggle to achievement hunt because they feel like, damn, I didn't get enough out of this game playing through it the first time. Breath of the Wild. I mean, I haven't played Breath of the Wild because I mean, I ain't played Zelda since like I don't even remember the golden one, the golden cartridge Zelda game. I forget what the fuck that one is, but it was golden, and I played that shit when I was a kid. That was the last time I played Zelda. I don't know. I don't know shit about the storyline of Zelda either. I know that Link get powers and shit, and then he got a legendary sword. But other than that, I don't know a damn thing about Zelda, bro. I ain't played it in so long. I think the one I played was like Ocarina of Time or something. Maybe it was golden. I want to look it up now. Actually, hold on. Going on a tangent. Yeah, I want to see which Zelda was gold. Cause it was way back in the day. Which fucking game is it, bro? Oh, it just said. Oh yeah, it was Ocarina of Time. Okay. Cause I'm like, bro, which fucking one is it? They ain't had a name on it. I think Zelda came gold a couple times, but Ocarina of Time is the golden one that I had, and it was the last time I really played Zelda, bro. That was the only time I played Zelda actually. I kind of wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but then I heard that like your weapons break mid battle, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with that, bro. I don't want to deal with my weapons just shattering on the enemy mid fucking battle. You can hit them with like sticks and bricks and shit. Improvised weaponry. I mean, it sounded fun, but like, I don't want to work that hard, especially in the game nowadays. I ain't got the time to put into playing a game like that. You know, after you beat some of these games, it's like, well, was on to the next. But a lot of the OG titles, you really sat with you. Yeah, I mean that's why those games are on my wall because legit, I go replay those even though the story is exactly the same. There's so much shit you can do around the story that's different that makes it worth going back to play again. There's games that come out now that you play through it and you beat it and you're like, yeah, well, I mean that's the end. You go to the next fucking game. There's not too many games that like build a universe worthy of people staying in it. Because yeah, like you can go play God of War. I play God of War. I was bored of it. But like yeah, you go play God of War and you don't get connected to anything in the game except probably Kratos and the boy. But like to this day, I've yet to find an experience like Mass Effect. Bro, Bioware is just different, bro. I don't know how they did it. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably the closest thing based off like storytelling and how they do the. Well, no, it's different actually. Because with the Blaze summoning thing and Blaze have quests and shit too, it's actually different. But the way they tell stories, especially from like Monolith Soft, they're really good at telling stories, especially from like character stories, they backstories, how they come together as a team. It probably say that it's the closest, besides like Greedfall and what Spiders did, which was almost a just complete representation copy of it. Mostly like Dragon Age, not like Mass Effect. But those are games that I mean, as close as you'll get from BioWare making another game because they haven't made one since Anthem at least. But that was still like how long ago did Anthem come out, bro? Oh, it only came out in 2019. Damn. Anthem came out in 2019. Why I feel like Anthem's older than that, bro? Holy shit, that shit came out in 2019. It's been 3 years. Mass Effect 2 is top of the top, bro. Mass Effect 2 is probably peak Mass Effect for 90% of the fan base, legit. Because Mass Effect 2 did everything right that you wanted out of the games. Like the storytelling was top tier. The combat actually became, I guess it became more strategic. Because legit, Mass Effect 1, once you got a couple heat sinks on your gun, you obliterated everything in front of you. You didn't have to stop shooting people. Once you got a Spectre weapon and two heat sinks, you literally melted every enemy in front of you, every boss, every fucking NPC, anything that stepped in front of you with a red health bar got melted. I played the fuck out of that game. I think I played it for the channel. Y'all can go watch it. But Mass Effect 1 got easy after you got enough money to get the Spectre weapon. All you needed was one, too. You really didn't need to do anything else. You get one Spectre weapon, a couple heat sinks, and you dominated the game. So Mass Effect 2 made combat more strategic. The cover based system with the power system, all of that. You have to play smarter. Witcher companions as well. And then like the customization, the ship building aspect where you have to like go build parts of the ship, everything just hit so hard. Everything. And then it all leading up to the fucking suicide mission at the end and things you did in the game affected how the thing turned out. So legit you could just fuck up on one point and lose a couple crewmates just because of that. And it's like, fuck, bro. So you have to really strategize that game because back then, especially on like 360, when you had to like swap discs to play the game, time was like kind of like constrained. I don't think it's like that in like the remaster ones, like the Legendary Edition. But time legit like progressed in that game if you did certain quests, and it don't tell you that in the game. So like you'll go play a quest, and then time will progress, and you like fuck, hold on, because then once that time has progressed in the game, if you go do other missions while time is still going, once you go to the suicide mission, more of your people gonna die because you waited too long or shit. It's crazy. And it made the game worth playing over and over and over again, trying to figure it out. The way the story connected from each title from disc to disc was revolutionary at the time. I mean, yeah, it definitely was. Because legit, that was the first game I ever had to take out a game disc and put in another one. So legit, I'm playing Mass Effect 2, and then like you get to the part where like your companion from the first game like talks shit to you and you want to shoot their ass in the face, but you're not allowed to. It's like that part that disconnects you from the rest of the universe, so you be like, all right, bro, I'm ready to die. And it tell you to put in disc 2. And this is when the book, damn, I ain't got the book with me, is in the other room. But there's a book with like 5 discs in it. And legit, you have to take out the disc while the game is running, bro. I've never had to do this with a game before except Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2 anyway. You legit eject the disc, bro. Slap in disc 2 and put that bitch in. And then it starts the game up again, the second part of the game. And that shit was so fire. I was like, I've never seen that shit happen in the game. I thought if you open up the game while that disc drive was still running, it fucked the game up. No. No, you really had to switch discs mid game. That shit was fun. And then you have to switch disc back to disc 1 to finish the game. That shit was so cool, bro. I don't even know why that captivated me so much as a young person. But like, I mean, it was just different from other games. Because most games you just put the disc in, you play that bitch, and then you take the disc out, you slap another one in. I don't know. And that was when Sony first bought Blu-ray. So Sony disc could hold more data than Xbox disc could, because Xbox was still using CD-ROMs, and Sony was over there using Blu-ray discs that had like a couple gigabytes of data on one disc. So like they didn't have to swap discs out like we did, which was smart by Sony. That was a smart Sony business move for the future of gaming. I don't know why the fuck they stopped innovating. Stupid Sony. Because that was a big ass innovation at the time. Because when people was printing 2 and 3 disc sets, like Rage from Bethesda was 3 discs on Xbox. It was 1 disc on PlayStation. So it cut cost a whole lot on the PlayStation side because they printed all their data on 1 disc. But on Xbox, I had to print 3 whole discs worth of game to play fucking Rage, bro. But I don't think Rage made me swap games mid thing. You never played Lost Odyssey? That game had 4 discs. What the fuck is Lost Odyssey? Why do I remember? Hold on, let me look that up, bro. I do play Lost Odyssey. I got that digital though. I got that digital because I still have that on Xbox One and Xbox Series X right now. I've actually played it for the channel. You should go watch it because I be getting my ass beat, bro. I'm not that good at that game. I haven't been good at that game since I was a kid, and it still frustrates me to this day that Lost Odyssey be beating my ass. But yeah, I got that game. I got the digital though, way back in the day. So that was one of those games that backwards compatibility that kept it going for me for a while. Mass Effect 1 was another one of those. So I had that bitch on my Xbox before the backwards compatibility team even like brought those over, which was kind of crazy, bro. That shit was actually pretty smooth. But yeah, I didn't know it had 4 discs. That's kind of wild. You said then again, Final Fantasy on PlayStation 1, there was hella discs. See, I didn't play Final Fantasy. Literally the first Final Fantasy game I played was probably uh damn. I can't even remember. It was on PlayStation 2. It was probably like 11 or something. I don't fucking know. It was a PlayStation 2 game. It was Final Fantasy. And I only played like one part. It was like a dungeon where you're like in the sewers. I can't really tell y'all. It was so back. It was so far ago. But yeah, I only played one Final Fantasy game before 15 came out. Then I played 15. Then I played 13, maybe. And then I played 7. But then the 7 remake never came to Xbox. So, I mean, we never played that one. Hopefully it comes eventually. Who fucking knows? There's gonna be a big ass Game Pass drop too when that happens. But but yeah, that I didn't know fucking Lost Odyssey had that many fucking discs, bro. The game didn't seem that big. What was it like 20 gigs? I mean, it probably did have hella discs, bro. Cause 20 gigs back then on a CD-ROM was crazy. That shit was crazy. Lost Odyssey had 4 fucking discs. See, now I kind of want the Lost Odyssey like physical, like 4 disc collection, bro. I kind of want that shit just to like have it. I don't even want to use it. I don't want to keep it and put it on a fucking game shelf over there because I don't have many physical games no more. I started investing a lot into digital games during the Xbox One generation because it's kind of how what Microsoft was pushing for anyway. They was pushing for physical game releases to be like a thing of the past just to get out of buying Blu-rays for the most part because Sony owns Blu-ray. That multiple disc trend lasted for a while though. Yeah, because Sony owned Blu-ray. So if you didn't buy Blu-rays from Sony to make your games uh have less discs and you just printed CD-ROMs, you had hella discs, bro. And that kind of put Sony in the forefront, especially with the PlayStation 3. And it having the first like Blu-ray player and shit like that in the fucking game console because Xbox couldn't do shit but use CD-ROMs. They didn't have a Blu-ray player. They couldn't use Blu-ray discs. Sony revolutionized gaming at that point because games got bigger and Blu-rays made them so they didn't have to split discs and it cut costs down. Resident Evil 4 had 2 discs on GameCube, but one on PlayStation 2. See, GameCube, I don't know. Nintendo was different, bro, because they discs were so fucking little. I don't even know how much data a GameCube disc could hold. I couldn't even tell you right now. Like, yeah, for obvious reasons. Yeah, those fucking discs, bro. I don't know what the fuck GameCube was thinking. Nintendo went from cartridges to like baby disc, which was hella strange. And then Sony took that same design to make PSP. Because PSP was like PlayStation, but on baby disc in the fucking cartridge. It was so strange, bro. I don't know what the fuck was going on with it at that time with those little ass discs. Because it wasn't like a full CD-ROM. That bitch was little, bro. And I swear it felt so fragile, too. Like, you could just you could touch it and it just shattered. But yeah, on to the next gaming news, bro. Cause we gotta get into this shit. PlayStation, Sony, that compression technology was impressive with those discs though. I don't. Yeah, I know. I still don't understand why they made the disc smaller. I don't know if there was like a strategic advantage to it, or there was like a technological advantage to making a disc so little. Maybe it's because kids could hold the disc better. Who knows, bro? Nintendo's marketing team, they never really, you know, put that information out there of why they made the disc so little. But now they on like SD cards, so now they went to the SD card route. You put your little game in the SD card, you slap the bitch into a Switch, and the game data is there. It's all kind of crazy, bro. Nintendo always goes a different route. Why niggas going game disc? They like fuck it, slap a cartridge in. It's just easier that way, and they're more durable, I guess. Can't really scratch a fucking SD card. I don't even think game consoles read disc no more. Not the same way as they used to. They don't have like a little laser that reads the disc. But yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment, bro. Herman Host, he came out talking about the new strategy for PlayStation going forward with the PlayStation 5. And the first thing that caught me off guard is that they're not fucking leaving PlayStation 4 behind. Still, bro. They said games are still coming to PlayStation 4 on a case by case basis. What the fuck does that mean, Sony, bro? Somebody explain that shit to me. Why is the PlayStation 4 still being supported past 2022? They are still supporting the PlayStation 4. It doesn't make sense. The Herman was like, hey, case by case basis. We're going to send games to PlayStation 4. For what? Why? Why? They the ones that said they believe in generations, bro. They the ones that pushed all the generation narrative shit. Yes, bro. Sony just do things over there. And this Gaming News Weekly, so we gotta talk about it. But PlayStation 4 on into 2026, that's the whole PlayStation 5 generation, bro. They still gonna be supporting PlayStation 4. Why have they not cut the stream? Are they scared that those 100 million players aren't coming to PlayStation 5? Or are they worried that they're gonna jump ship to Xbox and go to PC? Why are they still supporting PlayStation 4, bro? It doesn't make sense from the console leader, market leader of gaming right now, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Why are you still supporting PlayStation 4, bro? Like the smarter thing for Xbox to be supporting the Xbox One. They dropped that shit hellas ago. P's got to eat those those PS4s up. I mean, PlayStation 4, they remastering PlayStation 4 games right now for PlayStation 5. Literally remastering them bitches. The Last of Us just got a remaster. Ghost of Tsushima, fucking Walking Simulator, Death Stranding. Now fucking Guerrilla Games and Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is getting fucking a remaster, bro. That shit just came out. Then they just released it on PC like 3 years ago. And that was getting a remaster to release on PlayStation 5 and PC. Why? Bro, Herman Host looked kind of confused in his interview as well, bro. So he's sitting here talking about this shit that they tell him to say, and he looks fucking confused. I don't know what the hell's going on over there at Sony. He tried to quell all the things, saying, "Hey, we're still gonna make our single player story games, but we got 15 live service games coming to PlayStation and to PC day and date." They had to smooth that in there, day and date. People said it's never gonna happen, but it's coming. PlayStation and PC day and date is definitely coming faster than they thought, and they releasing they games day and date. If anything, why not push PlayStation 4 Pro and put the vanilla PlayStation 4 on the shelf? I don't know, dude. I really don't understand what the Sony strategy is because it doesn't make sense in the grand scheme. While they're flying around, while Jim Ryan, our boy Jimothy, is flying around the country crying to every executive he can to tell them to block the Activision Blizzard deal. They're over there supporting the PlayStation 4 when they want everybody to be on PlayStation 5. When they're putting all the games on PC. Why? Just drop the PlayStation 4, support the fucking PC platform, and get people to play your games, bro. I don't understand. They're really out here just shitting the bed with this. I don't get it. Herman Host will look confused as fuck in his interview, and that's really all we were getting, bro. But they're making a whole lot of live service games. That's why they cut the multiplayer out of the fucking Last of Us remake. Because it's like, oh, we're making a standalone game. And that standalone game is gonna be a live service Last of Us game, which drops on PC the same day as PlayStation. PlayStation niggas are gonna be upset because that day and date is real. Horizon is getting a fucking multiplayer game. Who knows why? Because it's just gonna be the same as the Last of Us multiplayer game. Unless they do the one thing that there was a rumor a long time ago. This is before I was really doing YouTube. That Horizon Zero Dawn was supposed to get another game, but it was supposed to be like a Monster Hunter game. But they scrapped that shit because they just made Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Or Horizon Forbidden West, I guess. I got a feeling we're going to hear something unimaginable news from Sony sooner or later. I mean, what? Like, everything Sony comes out with, I kind of expect them to do. So I don't think anything would be like that surprising besides them like putting games on fucking Nintendo or something. Like that would be like some crazy outrageous shit because they bought another mobile studio because they trying to get more mobile games out the door. They bought plenty of porting studios so they can get more games on PC faster, which they're going for that. They bought Bungie so they could teach them how to do live service games, which Bungie's going to do their job. I mean, y'all gave them 3 point something $billion. They're definitely going to teach you how to make a live service game. Is it going to be fucking good? Because we already saw two of them already fail. So Sony already launched two of the 15 and they already failed. And that was Destruction All Stars and what was the other one? The Square Enix Platinum game. What the fuck was that Square Enix Platinum game called? It was real deal garbage. God damn it. Oh, Babylon's Fall. Yeah. Babylon's Fall was the second one. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, Sony's out here looking bad, bro. So they already failed two of the 15 live service games coming to PC and shit day and day. They already failing, bro. They're already struggling real hard with live service games. And they're trying to come back harder with a Last of Us game. That shit gonna be trash. Cause I mean, Last of Us multiplayer was legit like niggas with a bow shooting at each other with bow and arrows. I believe I can't remember how it was because it wasn't that big. That's coming to PC day and date. Horizon is getting a remaster and a fucking multiplayer game. That's gonna be one of the 15. So there's four of them. Who knows when Deviation is gonna get their fucking shooter out? Because they're one of their founders left the whole fucking studio. So we don't know when Deviation is gonna do their thing to drop their live service game for PlayStation. But PlayStation is really struggling in the live service department, and they really pushing hard. 15 live service games, Sony. Like they are really pushing hard in the live service division, and it is not working well for them, bro. While Xbox over here with their most prosperous games right now are live service games. Grounded just had its full release. That's a live service game. Aloy needs a bow and arrow machine gun. Fuck you, dumb, bro. See what? That's another thing I didn't understand. When Horizon Zero Dawn first came out, and I saw this bitch shooting bow and arrow at robot dinosaurs, bro. I was like, "There's no fucking way this game is good." There's a fucking way this game is good. My friend them love the fuck out of Horizon Zero Dawn. They're like, this shit is great. And I'm like, you're shooting a bow at a titanium alloy dinosaur, bro. This nigga is made of metal. Why is a bow and arrow doing damage to him? And I'm talking, they're picking up twigs and shit off the floor, crafting arrows, and shooting at fucking robot dinosaurs. That was the dumbest shit I ever seen. But people love that shit. People real deal love the fuck out of Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. I don't know why. I couldn't see the logic in it, bro. I'm like, what? I mean, her little staff that hacked them was pretty cool. But other than that, like she's literally shooting bow and arrow, a bow and arrow at a robot. It was. It doesn't make sense, bro. I mean, I didn't play the game. I don't know the logic behind it. So whatever the fuck they do in the game to make that make sense, I don't know about it. So that's probably why it still doesn't make sense to me because I haven't played the fucking game. You have to be strategic with it. But those things mad evasive. Wait, there's strategy in Horizon Zero Dawn? I swear I saw niggas just run up and shoot niggas in the side, and then stab them with the stick and hack them. I mean, I guess they do have the one stealth things where you like go through the flowers, like any other fucking stealth game before it, where you just like creep through fucking tall grass and sneak up behind niggas. And I'm like, come on now, bro. The game is not unique in any point. At any point was Horizon Zero Dawn unique in any way, besides like world building, I guess, because it's robot dinosaurs and not normal dinosaurs. But other than that, like the game wasn't fucking unique. You have to hit certain points of their body. Hmm. So certain parts of their metal body is actually damageable by bow and arrow. That's I mean, it's good I didn't play the fucking game, bro. Cause I would have probably played the game, got annoyed, and then made a couple videos shitting on it. Which it kind of deserved. But like, there's some games that you just don't fucking play because you know you're not gonna like it. And that's what I do. When I know I'm not gonna like a game, to really break off the armor. How do you break off armor with a bow and arrow, bro? That's the confusing part. I just need to go watch somebody play the game. Like watch a Sony fan or somebody who actually liked the game, play the game, and explain it to me, bro. Because it don't make sense. Yeah, I would legit have to go do that. Look up how the fuck this random ass bow and arrow shooting girl is breaking off armor from a metal robot. Like they're completely made of metal. Like inorganic material, bro. And like, where the fuck were all the guns at in this universe? They have metal robot dinosaurs that can literally eat things and create bioenergy, but they didn't have a single gun. They didn't have a single piece of technology that worked. Oh my gosh, bro. It was so dumb. I guess they had the eye thing, the one thing that lets you see shit. But still, bow and arrows and shit. Why ain't y'all make a gun? Why ain't they make a fucking gun, bro? It's fine, bro. I mean, it's getting remastered, so I might just fuck around and find out when it get remastered, bro. Cause that shit's gonna be funny. And I think it's coming to PC day and date when it get remastered. Or I think it's gonna be like a couple months out. Kinda how The Last of Us is doing their thing. They got remastered and they're like, oh, we're going to PC right after that. Which is still making Sony fans real mad that their games are going to PC so fast. And I think Herman Host was like, their games are only gonna be not coming to PC for like 2 years or like a year, bro. So like 2 years max, but like a year after release, they're gonna drop them bitches on PC because they need the fucking money, bro. Sony needs the money. They're grinding hard, but they're not making anything. So remasters and remakes are gonna make them quick bucks, and it's good. The other reason why some peeps have a problem with Horizon, but not getting into that. What do you mean? There's other reasons, bro? What other reasons? I want to know. Go on and let me know, bro. Put it in the chat. Hit me up on Discord. Just send me a DM. If you don't want to stir up no console war shit. But yeah, I want to know. Cause yeah, that shit's kind of retarded. That's just real wild, bro. Bow and arrow shooting metal. I don't get it, bro. And I swear she was like picking up rocks and shit too. How you breaking off armor with rocks, bro? The science would not allow this to stand. Fucking PlayStation and they goddamn console exclusives, bro. But yeah, on to the next news though. We gonna glaze over this Sony shit because they're just making more remasters in live service games. They're not doing anything eventful. They're not trying to make anything better. Somehow it works, sorta. Damn. I mean, that's fine. But Brazil, they came out with their decision about the Activision Blizzard deal, and they accepted it. They gone and pushed that on through. They approved the Activision Blizzard deal in Brazil. Sony fans went fucking crazy on the internet, bro. Talking about they're crying Brazil's a corrupt government. Microsoft paid them off. Like, come on now, bro. Why is money the root of all problems for PlayStation fanboys, bro? They think Microsoft just around here just throwing billions at every fucking government. Like, hey, give me Activision Blizzard. Give me Activision Blizzard. And that shit's working, bro. Like, they would cancel the fucking deal. They walked up and handed them a bill. Like, hey, bro, going to give me Activision Blizzard. They know you're corrupt. And they're gonna book the fuck out of Microsoft. They're waiting on it, bro. Companies have been waiting to take Microsoft off of a fucking peg since they got big, bro. You think Microsoft about to risk their reputation by going to fucking bribe niggas? Sony fans, bro, you're dumb. Brazil said it clean. Oh hell no, straight book the flight. They keep, bro. Jimothy gonna keep booking flights, bro. He gonna need to fly to every other country looking at this deal. Because Brazil was like, Sony, bro, this deal ain't gonna do shit to you, nigga. Get good. And I'm like, damn, Brazil's on demon time, bro. They really told Sony ass that, bro, we ain't got shit to do with you or this gaming deal. We looked at it objectively. Guess what? It didn't look like they were doing anything wrong. They in their rights to make this bitch exclusive. It's not gonna hurt your gaming platform. Everything is good. Go make some better games. And Brazil just check the fuck out, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro. They didn't have to do Sony like that. Jimothy really came to cry to y'all. And they looked at him and said, come on now, you gotta work harder. You gotta work harder, Jimothy. This is not the PlayStation 4 generation no more. Which it makes sense, bro. Brazil, it is what it is, fam. My hands tied. Exactly, bro. They like, bro, this is gaming. This is gaming competition right here, bro. Nothing else. So I mean, after Brazil came out and said all that, now I gotta see what all these other governments are gonna say about this deal. Because they gonna have to say the same fucking thing Brazil said. Like there's nothing in this deal that's gonna hurt Sony. Except, and look, Brazil said you might lose a couple customers because of Call of Duty, but then they got shit to do with us. Which is wild because it don't have nothing to do with the fucking government, bro. The government isn't here to protect Sony and their fans from other people stealing your fans, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's not their job to make your fans stay on your platform, bro. If another company comes to make a compelling deal that takes your fans away, that is your problem, not a government problem, and Brazil stayed the fuck out of it. Every government should have been on the same shit. They better be on the same shit because it doesn't make sense if nobody can find a downside from this besides Sony Interactive Entertainment because they're scared of losing their fans. So if they're scared of losing their fans, bro, get fucking good. You're making all these live service games. Make a fucking shooter. Make a compelling shooter that could get people to stay on your platform. If not, they're gonna just go get Call of Duty where they can get it. On PC, on Xbox, on cloud. They're gonna go get Call of Duty where they can. Man, remember how gaming was in the 90s and early 2000s? I mean, I remember my like piece slice of gaming. I mean, I wasn't that big in the gaming in the 90s and early 2000s, mostly because I was a kid and I only could play whatever the fuck my mom and them bought for me. But I mean, the gaming industry, I don't fucking know. All I knew about is the games that I had, which were hella good, hella cool. And I was a PlayStation gamer. I had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 and a Nintendo 64. I didn't get an Xbox until the 360 days, bro. So like, what happened? What happened with the PlayStation platform? Much more chill vibe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was much more chill vibe, especially when you look like when you see companies look back, like how Xbox did they documentary series about the origins of Xbox and shit like that. How they were pushing fucking hard for Xbox original to come out of the gate strong. They were doing some demonic shit trying to get Xbox out here. And like the downfall of Sega, like all of that was was brutal in the gaming. The gaming industry was definitely demon time back then, bro. Because you had to pick a side. Back in the day, you had to pick a side, bro. Sega, Nintendo, PlayStation. You had to pick a side. Then PlayStation dominated. Dominated. Nintendo, they took their steps back. Sega tried to step up. I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean though. Cause now there's big ass deal after big ass deal going on in gaming. And there's so much talk about gaming now. Cause back then gaming wasn't as profitable. People was in gaming, but like movies and TV were still making most of the money. So that's why it was kind of low key. Cause all the gaming news was legit small compared to now. Cause now 60, 70 billion dollar deals is going around. They buying whole fucking companies are coming together. Everybody's getting into gaming and doing some crazy shit in gaming. VR is popping off, AR is popping off. Fucking console gaming, PC going crazy in Nvidia with the fucking 40 series, the same size of an Xbox Series S. It is wow. It is gaming has definitely got so big that now news around gaming is getting big. Because gaming wasn't viewed as a good avenue back then to make money. But now that there's a multi-billion dollar industry, everybody's making money in gaming. Everybody wants to make money in gaming. So now gaming is a big part of the commerce of a company. I mean of a country. So that's why all these companies, I mean these countries are looking into this deal about Activision Blizzard, making sure that it doesn't damage gaming when they haven't even been looking at gaming for the past 10 years. They ain't look at a damn gaming thing, a gaming news article at all in the last 10 years. So now they're trying to catch up on all things gaming just to see if this Activision Blizzard deal is going to change gaming at all. And Brazil went through all that shit, and guess what? They found that, damn, Sony has been on top for, damn, bro, how long, nigga? And you cried to me? Get the fuck out of here. That's exactly what happened in Brazil. And it's probably what's going to happen in every other country after that. Because they're going to look at gaming finally from the beginning to now, and it's like Sony, you're nothing is gonna stop you from still being Sony if Activision goes to Xbox. Not a damn thing, bro. And Sony's been looking like, damn, bro, how do you play victim when you've been on top so long? You can't. You can't. But hopefully Jimothy can fly to a country gullible enough to take their word for it and not look at gaming as a whole. Because you look at gaming as a whole, you're gonna see Sony's been doing all the bad shit. Sony's been fucking up gaming every chance they got. And it's like Sony got the master lock applied on their spot. I mean, yeah, they trying to hold it. They trying to hold firm too. But I mean, Xbox is gonna keep investing in gaming when Sony's trying to invest in other things. Microsoft's like, bro, we got big, investing in tech, investing in software. They got into gaming because Sega took a L, and they like, we got to get revenge for our boy, bro. So it's like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and this shit, bro. Mike Tyson coming to get revenge for Sega, and that's what's going on. And now Sony's like, fuck, bro, I don't want to lose. And it's like, Sony, even if you lost, bro, you would still be on top. Even if you took L, you'll still be on top. Yeah, there's definitely kinks in their armor because they thought that they were on top. They were firmly on top in the PlayStation 4 generation. That's undeniable. PlayStation 4 generation shit on Xbox for 9 years, bro. For 9 years, they shit on Xbox. Now that Xbox is competing, Xbox CEO wants to compete. Satya, the fucking CEO of Microsoft, wants to compete. Jimothy looking at Herman like, bro, why the fuck did we provoke them so much? Herman is like, bro, we just gotta make PC games. We just gotta make mobile games. We gotta branch out real fast. But you can't grow. You can't grow when Microsoft has put you in a box, bro. When Game Pass has already surrounded you at every point but console gaming, that's why Sony's so upset. Yes, they've been clean. They've been clean sweeping for 9 years. Literally, Sony ain't took a L. I mean, they've been taking L's now because of the Activision Blizzard deal, because of the Bethesda deal. But all the time before that, the whole 7 year Xbox One generation, and the first 2 years of Xbox Series X and S launch, is still Sony. It's still Sony. Sony has the fucking Activision deals. Sony had Bethesda deals. When Microsoft had the whole fucking company, they still got the Bethesda games. Sony has the fucking Square Enix deals. Like, Sony still got everything. 9 years of Sony domination, bro, and they're the ones crying that this is anti-competitive, bro. You've been on top for 9 years, bro. Nine clean years too. It's not even that they had to fight for dominance like the 360 generation, bro, where Xbox was actually putting in an effort. When Nintendo was actually thriving in the gaming industry, competitive wise. When PlayStation had to really fight for their spot, nigga, the whole Xbox One generation was all Sony all the time. And that's why PlayStation fanboys are now they're complaining that Microsoft is spending all this money on Xbox because Xbox didn't do that during the Xbox One generation. They already knew they were down and out. 3 years in, they only sold like 10 million consoles, and they're like, "Fuck, bro, we're definitely not recovering this." So what they do, they shut down 90% of their studios. They start making less and less. They start porting everything to PC. Microsoft had to make money other ways. And they learned that the gaming industry was a lot bigger than just Xbox. Sony didn't. Why? Because the PlayStation 4 were selling millions of consoles a month, bro. They were booming. Nothing was able to stop them. And now that 100 million consoles sold later, another generation started, and they see, wait, Microsoft is selling a good console now. Plenty of consoles being sold on the Xbox side. They're not complaining about that. You said, I feel like Nin really lit a fire under Sony from the jump with the failed pitch. I mean, yeah, like in the beginning, I mean, Nintendo has kind of dwindled into their own little realm of gaming. So now people don't even look at them as a competitor when they're making more money than Sony is, technically anyway. But I mean, Sony's bigger, so the money that they make looks broader. But like Nintendo as a gaming company, bro, come on now, they're way more successful than Sony is with less of a try, bro. I mean, they still trying. They still got their fans loving their games. They're still selling well. And they still got fucking Japan on lock. That doesn't change. Nintendo still has their country on lock. And that's all Nintendo really needs. And then they get everybody else to just coexist with them. I got an Xbox, a PC, and a Nintendo Switch. Damn. Why is that? Why is that? Because these all these things can coexist and it'd be fine. But like two main platforms, that's why when people have an Xbox and a PlayStation, it doesn't work. Because we have two main platforms, one of them is gonna get underutilized, and you're gonna be just wasting fucking money. But with Xbox coexisting with every other platform, with Game Pass and shit like that, you could just you I could just play Game Pass on my PC. I could play Game Pass on my laptop. I can't play Game Pass on my Nintendo Switch. But Nintendo is just like a subsidiary. I mean, like yeah, subsidiary platform that I can just go do shit on that I definitely can't do on PC or Xbox, which is fine. 90% of shit that's on PlayStation is on Xbox as well, except their exclusive games, which are going to be coming to PC, which is easy to just get on PC if I really want them. I'm talking about when Joining Forces pitch didn't work out. I mean, that was kind of after the Xbox and Sony Joining Forces pitch didn't work out. Well, yeah, because they all like Microsoft wanted to make software for Sony, and they said no. But then Sony tried to join forces with Nintendo, and they said no. So then Sony, standing firm, were like, "Fuck it, bro, I'm up," and they just took off. Sega went down because Microsoft made software for Sega. That shit didn't work out, bro. The Dreamcast was way before its time. It does some amazing shit, and people weren't ready for it. So then Xbox made their own console, which that shit worked out. That shit definitely worked out because here we are today. But yeah, Sony was doing a thing, bro. And I mean they still are. It's just now with all this whining to governments about Call of Duty, it looks like Sony should be struggling, but they're not. Like they're still winning, bro. Why is Sony crying to all these government officials for? For Call of Duty, bro. For Activision. When everybody shits on Activision every day. People shitting on Blizzard right now for Overwatch. Getting fucking hacked 2 times. They blaming Blizzard for them getting hacked 2 times, bro. I blame them from asking for my fucking phone number and it not working. That's what I blame their ass for. But I'm not gonna blame them for getting hacked twice. Nigga, hackers do hacker shit, bro. They hack PlayStation, they hack Xbox, they hack everybody, nigga. If they wanna hack you, they will hack your shit. Nothing's gonna keep them out of your system. So if they get DDoS 2 times on launch day and you can't play the fucking game, don't be crying to fucking Blizzard like, oh, I can't get in. What the hell? What's with the phone number thing? So legit, Overwatch 2 requires you to add your phone number to your Battle.net account. And when you put your phone number in, it tells you if your phone number is good enough for Battle.net. And 90% of people's phone numbers are not good enough for Battle.net. And it's kind of weird that people can have their phone number for years, bro. For years. I've had my same phone number since I was at least like 18 years old, somewhere around there. Maybe like 17. And I can't use my phone number on Battle.net. It doesn't accept it, bro. It's not good enough. And I'm like, bitch, this has been my phone number for how long, bro? They want you to have like a contract phone number plan or something to play fucking Overwatch 2. Which doesn't make sense, nigga. Who's gonna spend that much money on a phone? Who in their right mind is gonna spend that much money on a phone? I mean, a lot of people do. But a lot of people are smart and they fucking don't. If you pay for a cheap ass phone plan for your phone just to call and text people, get some mobile data here and there, Blizzard don't fuck with you, bro. They're like, nah, we want you spending more money on phone plans, or you can't play Overwatch 2. That's fine, bro. Niggas just not gonna play Overwatch 2. And they got review bomb for it. Overwatch 2 probably got like 1 star on the Xbox store right now. Because everybody review bombing it. Because they can't even play the fucking game. They can't even get their phone number to work in there to play the game. And people that do play the game, the DDoS attack happened, and they just review bomb them for that too. Sounds like some Aussie and I Big Brother type ish. I mean, it might be. It's for security purposes, which doesn't make fucking sense because your fucking side hustle right now, Call of Duty Warzone doesn't require niggas to put their phone number in. Why the fuck is Blizzard requiring that shit, bro? It doesn't make sense. Blizzard needs a phone number for the same Battle.net account that you can play Call of Duty on right now and not need a fucking phone number. Something's not right. Somebody on the Blizzard side of this fucking team is stupid. They gotta be stupid. They gotta be a different level of stupid, bro. Because it doesn't make sense. And then the phone number, like the requirement of the phone number isn't the problem. It's the way they go about you having a phone. Like if your phone number is your phone number and they don't accept that bitch, they say, oh, there's nothing we can do. Really, nigga? You just don't accept this type of phone number because you just don't want to. And that's the thing. They discontinued a whole level of phone numbers. Like a whole style of phone because they just don't want to support that as a fucking company, which is sad. Yeah, that hey, and most of those games don't make it big time. Cause imagine if Fortnite right now required you to put your fucking address in to play the game. You think niggas are playing Fortnite? No, nigga. Why you need that much personal information to play a free to play game, which anybody could be playing because it's free? It's dumb. It dumb. It doesn't make sense. But hey, Blizzard wanted to do that to themselves, so we gonna let them have that. Oh yeah, the last bit of news from the PlayStation side, bro. Because I forgot to get to this. PlayStation VR 2 is launching next year. Still no backwards compatibility, so you can't play your PlayStation VR 1 games on PlayStation VR 2. for some strange reason, Sony is definitely not letting y'all keep y'all games when nobody bought PlayStation VR 1 in the first place. But Sony acknowledges that nobody bought PlayStation VR 1 because they're launching PlayStation VR 2 with only 200 units. I mean, 2 million units. My bad. I said 200 because niggas don't buy that shit anyway. But they're only manufacturing 2 million units to sell for PlayStation VR 2, which is kind of sad when they already have how many PlayStation 5 sold. They've been boasting about how many PlayStation 5s they've sold so far, but only making 2 million headsets for PlayStation VR 2. Not because of supply constraints, it's because nobody wants that shit. Sound like they're just giving it a test run. No, it's because PlayStation VR 1 didn't sell a lot. They're not giving it a test run. They're pushing this full force. They got a Horizon game at launch. They got Resident Evil at launch. And they got another big game at launch. At launch of the game. So they making sure that they got some big games at launch. So people that do buy it will have something to play because they not gonna have backwards compatibility. But they only looking to sell 2 million. That's sad. Like that's a sad projection to have when you sold so many consoles. And this thing is only used with a PlayStation 5. You can't use it on PC. You can't use it on another fucking platform. No, you have to use that shit with a PlayStation 5. They still haven't set the price yet. Because they know if that bitch costs the same amount as a PlayStation 5, you're not about to get nobody to buy that bitch anyway, except like the die-hard PlayStation VR fans, which would still be only less than 2 million niggas. Because they only made 2 million to sell because they wasn't going to sell that many in the first place. I don't care about VR either way. So, I mean, yeah, like nobody does. And that's why it's so strange that Sony keeps committing resources and time to making VR games and to make PlayStation VR cost the same amount as a fucking console just for nobody to buy it. They keep supporting that avenue though, but they don't want to make a Game Pass competitor worthwhile. They don't want to put games on PC day and day because it thinks it affects their console. But they make PlayStation VR games which just lose their money in the long run because nobody's buying that shit. How much are PlayStation VR games even gonna cost? If they $70, they're dead. Like they're fucking dead. I mean, Sony fans buy anything Sony, so who knows? It might just go over a little bit well enough for Sony to be like, oh, this is fine. We can make a PlayStation VR 3. But isn't it like the price of a PlayStation Digital? No, they haven't announced the price yet, and that's another crazy thing. They announced that they're making 2 million of them because they know they're not going to sell well. PlayStation VR 1 only sold 5 million in the lifetime. So the whole lifetime of PlayStation VR 1 being out, only 5 million people bought one. Only 5 million people bought one. So if they only make it 2 million this time because they don't expect more than 2 million people to buy one in the whole lifetime on PlayStation VR 2, probably they're going to probably sell 2 million. Maybe. With no backwards compatibility, none at all. You got to buy all new games. Damn. They do, and they just finally got like the Iron Man VR game to launch on PlayStation VR, like at the end of the PlayStation 4 generation, like legit, like a year or two ago. And that game is not gonna be backwards compatible. Crazy, bro. PlayStation VR sounds like a failure already, and that's why they're still hiding so many aspects of the game. I mean, of the hardware, how much it costs, when they gonna fucking drop it, because it still doesn't have a release date. They're gonna end production in like January, they said. So they giving you like tidbits. I mean, it should be coming out after January in 2023. That's all they telling you. Not the price. And if it does cost the same as a PlayStation 5, oh, they're gonna get shit on, bro. Watch it probably end up selling well. No. Because PlayStation VR 1 didn't sell well. So why would PlayStation VR 2 sell well? That's like saying, look, Connect 1 on Xbox 360 sold 25 million units, bro. In the lifetime. So from Connect 1 coming out to when it ended, it sold 25 million units. How many did Connect 2 sell? I mean, they came with every console for like the first like 2.5 years of Xbox. So it probably sold like 15 million. But any units sold after that? Fuck no, bro. Connect 2 was a failure. So if PlayStation VR 1 only sold 5 million when there's 100 million PlayStation 4 users out there, come on now, bro. Come on now. That's 5%. 5%, bro. So right now, PlayStation VR 2 comes out, it's not even going to get 5%. There's no way, logistically, that it's going to get more than 5%. Especially when you have to buy all new games. Think about that. You're going to buy a new PlayStation VR 2, a new PlayStation 5, and you got to buy new PlayStation VR games. All that money added up, you're going to be paying like $1,200 to play PlayStation VR 2. Only the top of the top PlayStation fanboy is going to buy that, and it's going to be less than like 2%. Might be max 2%. Maybe it might be max 2%. And that's an avenue that they want to keep pushing in. They want to keep pushing that avenue, which is, I mean, all power to them. But then you go cry about Game Pass being the biggest subscription service out there when you could be putting money towards PlayStation Now. I mean, PlayStation Plus remaster. My bad. They keep remastering shit. I keep fucking forgetting. But yeah, it just seems counterproductive to keep pushing VR when it's not working, bro. And then you're not gonna get pricing better than fucking Oculus. One thing for sure, the diehards are gonna be the main ones eating VR up. I mean, but who's the diehards? There's 5 million people. So those 5 million people, how many of them went to PlayStation 5 right now? We don't know. How many of those are gonna buy PlayStation VR 2? We still don't know because they probably bought PlayStation VR 1 and fucking regretted it. So those numbers are definitely going to be lower because PlayStation VR 1 failed. PlayStation VR 2 probably going to fail and doesn't have backwards compatibility. It's crazy, bro. They're going to lose so many people with that. And then the pricing for it, you already upped the price of PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 is coming out $550 at the least, bro, before tax. $550 from Sony side. How much of PlayStation VR 2 gonna have at launch? Oh my god, bro. It's gonna be sad. It just seems like a bad business model from Sony, bro. But I mean, if that's what they fans want, that's what their fans are gonna get. Just badass business deals from Sony. And I mean, whoever buys it, all power to you. But like, I'm smarter with my money than that, bro. It's not gonna be worthwhile. Especially with, oh my goodness. I heard some people saying they ready for PlayStation VR 2, and it all comes with it. They're like all in. I mean, yeah, anybody could say that online, but when you look at the numbers and nobody bought that shit, then what? Then what do you say? Because there could be many people saying, "Oh, you know how many Sony fanboys on Twitter right now talking high and mighty about PlayStation 5 and they still don't fucking have one yet." There's a lot of them on there. There was a couple ones that was fighting for PlayStation 5 so hard at launch, and then like 2 months ago, they finally showed that they got to buy a PlayStation 5. They never even had one the whole time they capped it for the PlayStation 5, bro. So Sony fans can say shit on the internet all day. Who's gonna fucking believe them? Nobody, bro. Cause they can be capping about it, and then it comes out and they're like, "Yee, damn, 500 for a PlayStation VR 2? I'd rather not." And then that bitch goes out the window. They get capped for it right now because they don't know the price and the release date. But when that bitch comes out and that bitch don't sell 2 million units in a year, then we're gonna know for sure that these niggas be lying. Oh yeah, like it's probably gonna fail hard. Sony knows that. That's why they only make it 2 million, because they know like, yeah, bro, we might not even put too much effort in that shit. Just make a Horizon DLC, a VR game. Hopefully it works out, and throw that shit in the trash. But yeah, the last bit of news for today. CD Projekt Red, they came out. They announced that they're making 5 more fucking games, bro. 3 of them are Witcher games, which is kind of crazy, bro. I was not expecting 3 more Witcher games to be coming. And I'm like, what? They announced like the code names for the 3 Witcher games. One of them is going to be in the like the Witcher Three's world or timeline, I guess. Another one is going to be like different. Like the last two are going to be different, but one of them is going to be a multiplayer game, which I don't understand how The Witcher is going to be multiplayer. But I mean, all power to you, CD Project. But legit, 3 more Witcher games are coming. We already know one of them, which is like the new Witcher game they announced, which is going to be like the character creation type Witcher game. Yeah, like I wasn't expecting more Witcher content after The Witcher 3. But they're making more of it, and I mean, hopefully it's good. The next one is supposed to be like one is you like create your own Witcher. Hopefully it is, because that's rumored that you create your own Witcher and you go through like Witcher training and shit like that. That shit's gonna be top tier. I wanna play that shit. Just like backstory alone, I wanna play that shit. But the next game is going to be another uh Cyberpunk 2077 game, which is not a DLC, which is so strange. When they announced it, I'm thinking like, oh, that's just another DLC for Cyberpunk. No, it's Cyberpunk 2. So Cyberpunk 2 is coming. They already have one in development, bro. They're making another Cyberpunk game, which is so fucking it's so wild, bro. Because how the first Cyberpunk game went from the worst game to ever launched to one of the best games to ever exist. It's crazy, bro. Yes, they're making another Cyberpunk. Why would you do that to yourself, CD Projekt? But I mean, they're not giving up on their IP. Cyberpunk is actually a big deal now. So 20 million units in this year after the fucking after the anime came out and it boomed on the track. Everybody loved the fucking Edge Runner. So you know they got to make another Cyberpunk game. They can't help it. They on some get back. Hopefully the next Cyberpunk game doesn't launch like this one did, and it actually be fucking good. I mean, I got to play it, I had fun with it, but like for everybody else, at least make it playable. At least make it playable, CD Projekt. And then their fifth game, their last game, which is in early development right now, is a brand new IP. They don't know what the fuck is gonna be about it yet. They're just doing concept art and shit right now. Which I'm like, CD Projekt is making 5 new games. They got new studios. One is in America. I think it's in like Florida or something. And they're making the next Cyberpunk game. I think the American team is making the next Cyberpunk game. Or they're making one of the 3 Witcher games. Which is gonna be cool. That they branching out. They got new teams building games. And I'm like, CD Projekt is really pushing hard. I was not expecting them to be making so many games so fast. I guess they did make a lot of money off Cyberpunk blowing the fuck up after this anime. So they probably got a bonus from fucking Netflix because all the viewership. They probably got big boost in sales. Well, they did because they sold 20 million copies, and it was the highest selling game on fucking Steam for a while. They had like nigga hundreds of thousands of concurrent players on Steam, more than The Witcher 3 ever had, and they made a lot of fucking money real fast. So I'm kind of happy that they put that shit towards new games being developed. Hopefully, they don't shit the bed with these games. And that's all I'm really going to say about it because I was never a fan of CD Projekt Red. I was never one of those CD Projekt Red friends that was like, hey, bro, I can't wait for the next CD Projekt to drop. No, that was never me. I liked The Witcher 2. The Witcher 1 was alright. The Witcher 3, we already know about that, bro. We talked about that last week with Doc Dark. But Cyberpunk was cool. It was cool. Everything else, I don't know. CD Projekt gotta prove something. I hopped on Cyberpunk out of curiosity. A lot of people did, bro. Especially after the anime, a lot of people hopped on Cyberpunk after the curiosity, bro. They just wanted to see. Yeah, hey, that's what happened. It got people. I wish CD Projekt made a demo. I wish they made a fucking demo. Because after the anime came out, they should have made a demo, just like a section of the game, where they give you like the Afghanistan and like the little whip things, or maybe gorilla hands, something like that, just to like let you do the shit that they did in the anime. They would have got plenty more people to play the fucking game. Because they got to play the demo and they enjoyed that shit. They probably would have went to go buy the fucking game. A lot of people did just go buy the game because I think it was on sale. And then it got in and like, fuck it, bro. I'm playing Cyberpunk. Let's get that shit going. And they're having a good ass time. And it's so good to see that. Because when it launched, a lot of people didn't have a good time. And I was having a good time. And I was kind of like, damn, bro. Damn, I'm really in here enjoying myself. And everybody's like, fuck CD Projekt, get my money back. This game is garbage. And I'm like, but the game is good. The game is good. It was crazy. It was crazy, but hey, Cyberpunk made a revival, and CD Projekt is reviving their whole fucking gaming company after that. Same with Halo Infinite, pure curiosity. People's dumb hyping it. I mean, it like Halo Infinite, the campaign launched perfectly great. It was amazing. It's just the multiplayer part of it, which is free to play. Everybody cries about it because it doesn't have as much content at launch as so many things. Yeah, it's still a good ass fucking game. People forget it's a good game because of lack of content. So there's Halo niggas on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch talking about how Halo Infinite is so bad because it's lacking content, not because the game is bad. And I hate that they describe it like that. Because like there's nothing bad about the fucking game. The game is amazing. It's just it doesn't have enough content for y'all to be playing this bitch every hour of every day because it's your fucking job. That you say the game's bad. It's not fucking bad. There's nothing bad about Halo Infinite. There's a lot of good about Halo Infinite. Just it lacks content, which is crazy. Because that's the only thing people could say. And they call it a bad game. Because it fucking lacks content. I just want ray tracing, bro. That's all I'm looking for. Put ray tracing in the story mode so I can have that shit going, RTX on. And that's all I care about. Which they still haven't done yet. But I mean, they got remanaged. They're redividing the teams into making content. So hopefully the revival of Halo Infinite booms. They should just make an anime. Everybody needs to just make a fucking anime, bro. Halo needs an anime. I would go as far as to say it feel wise up there with Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 was so fucking good, bro. Ah, man, I wish Titanfall had a third game. But Respawn could be making some Titanfall content in Apex Legends, which that was a rumor last week. Don't know how true that is, but it was a good rumor. I was excited for that rumor right there, bro. Because I mean, if I get Titanfall in Apex, I'm gonna go fucking play it. Yeah, Titanfall 2's everything about Titanfall was so smooth, bro. From Titans dropping out the sky to boarding them to piloting them to battling in them to battling against them as a human. Everything about Titanfall was top tier. And it's crazy how EA shelved their own fucking game, bro. EA is the reason Titanfall didn't succeed. Not the fan base. Everybody love the fans. Everybody love Titanfall. It's just EA themselves let Titanfall fall. And it caused a whole lot of issues, bro. Because all the fans are looking like, bro, bring back fucking Titanfall so we can buy that shit and play it, EA. That's all we're waiting on. But EA's like, nah, bro, just get Apex Legends. It's free to play. Buy some loot crates. Fucking Electronic Arts, bro. They do so much good, but they do the most annoying shit in gaming. And it kind of offsets all the good that they do because they do the most annoying shit in gaming. And it's kind of how it goes. But CD Projekt really gonna go off with 5 games, bro. I wonder what their new IP is gonna be about. Is it gonna be like a shooting game or a Witcher type game, an RPG? I don't know. Because if it's being made in the West, it's probably gonna be a Western RPG. Hopefully, anyway. Who knows? I want to know more about this shit. That's why when rumors come out, I do as much digging as I can to get all the information I can. So when I talk about it, I can know more. But with these, it just dropped. It just came out. Like the news is new. We don't got much to go on. Might sound crazy, but I wouldn't count EA out. I think it's a research is coming. It definitely is because EA dropped a whole lot of news this week. Dead Space, Need for Speed. I was waiting on them to drop some Dragon Age shit, and they didn't. I was like, I'll crack a nigga, beat somebody up. I want Dragon Age news, bro. But they ain't did that yet. I heard Game Awards. which is fine. But EA is definitely pushing hard, bro. Motive is doing some amazing things over there, and they got more games coming. Respawn is doing amazing things over there. They got more games coming. We already know BioWare is making Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Back at it again. They got a whole lot of studios too that we don't even know what the fuck they're making, bro. They got hella studios. Dead Space did look fucking crazy, bro. It looks wow. It looks so good. And I'm like, Callisto Protocol has a problem now. Because Dead Space is coming legit like 2 weeks after Callisto comes out. So if people wanting to buy two $70 horror games, that's fine. But somebody who's gonna only buy one of those, they might just wait the 2 weeks to buy fucking Dead Space. Callisto might lose some fans because Dead Space is coming 2 weeks after. They might just wait, like, oh, I just pass on Callisto and just get Dead Space because they already know Dead Space is gonna hit. Callisto has a lot of proving to do, has a whole lot of proving to do, and not a lot of runway for it. But I mean, they gonna have to deal with that. The last thing I want to talk about, what was it? There was a there was a game. I wanted to talk about it. Uh, Easily one of the best sound designs in horror game genre. Bro, and I think the main character talks in the remake too. I think they brought the voice actor back so that he's talking in the remake of Dead Space One. Cause I don't think he talked in Dead Space One's originally. I only played a little bit of it, so I didn't hear him talk much, even if he did talk. But I think he talks a whole lot in Dead Space One remake. That's what I heard anyway. I'm not sure. I could be capping on that, but there was a rumor that I heard that they brought the voice actor back so he definitely talks, which is gonna be cool because like he talked to Dead Space 3. I remember. I don't know if he talked to Dead Space 2. Like reacted to the environment and shit like that. Like he actually said things. And I hope he says more because I know the game looks fucking phenomenal, bro. I just want to see. I gotta find who the fuck I want to watch play it because I'm not gonna play it myself for sure. I'm not gonna play that bitch, but I do want to see somebody play it just so I can enjoy it. And that's kind of how I go about gaming it in a sense. Because when I know I'm not gonna play a game, I want to see somebody enjoy that fucking game for me. So I'm gonna go watch somebody play it, support them the best I can. So be looking out for that because I'm definitely gonna be watching some content creators play fucking Dead Space. But the Star Ocean game, what the fuck is it called? The new Star Ocean game, the Divine Forces. So if you seen my rant about the demo when I played the demo, that shit was hot garbage, and I said the game is worse than I thought. The game is actually worse than I fucking thought. Star Ocean, the Divine Forces, that game is coming out in like a week or so, and it might be their game development team's last fucking game. Their gaming team is going bankrupt, bro. They're not making no money out there. They spent the last of their money to make Star Ocean, and Star Ocean is not fucking good, bro. The game is bad. It's really bad. And I'm like, fuck thee, because I already talked shit about this game twice. So Square Enix and I forget the name of their studio that makes the games. That team is fucking tanking, bro. They're not about to sell well. Square Enix is about to just get a ass to boot after this game drops and it does bad. But the game's not good. So I don't even like I don't feel bad that they're doing like their gaming company's doing bad because their game is fucking trash, bro. Yeah, and everybody say that too. Everybody said Star Ocean used to be a big ass deal. They started making mobile games and their mobile games was popping off, which was fine, but then Square Enix shut down their mobile game, which made them all their money. Yeah. They used to be like top tier JRPGs, and I wouldn't know. I never played a Star Ocean game before, but they're supposed to be remastering one of the old Star Ocean games, which everybody loved. They're like they should have did that before they did this, because they definitely would have made money off of that one, and then this one would have came out. But they're definitely tanking, bro. Their company is definitely going under. and Star Ocean: The Divine Force is coming out, and it's gonna be bad, bro. And I'm like, fuck me. I played that game, and I know it's trash. I can't feel sorry for them though. Yeah, it's on Xbox, but I mean, it's bad. It's such a bad game, and I'm like Square Enix. The game doesn't look good visually. It doesn't play good mechanically. Like combat feels iffy and off. Dialogue is hot fucking garbage, bro. It's so bad. I wish I played more of the demo for y'all, because I played more of the demo just to see if the game got better. It fucking didn't. It fucking didn't. Dialogue just got worse and fucking worse. Voice acting was trash. The story is convoluted. It's bad. The demo was just a bad representation of the game too. So Star Ocean is probably gonna be their last fucking game. Yeah, yeah. And I wouldn't expect Square Enix and them to be on the down, like on a downward spiral. And this is like their comeback game, because I was shit on this game since the first trailer dropped. Just like fucking Valkyrie. What the fuck is the Valkyrie game called? That's coming to PlayStation. There's another game that looks fucking trash, bro. From Square Enix. And I'm like, Square, what the fuck are y'all doing with these games? And that's another one of those games that's gonna fail. And I think their studio is gonna be shutting down as well, bro. Because their game's just bad, bro. They look bad. They play bad. Yeah, it does sound like a big waste, bro. And I don't understand why Square Enix shut down their mobile game, which was making them all the money. Because they were making all their money off a mobile game, like a Genshin Impact type mobile game. And Square Enix shut it down and told them to make console games. But they ain't had no fucking money, Square. They literally had no money. You shut down their mobile game. So they wasn't making money. So all their money that they had left, they put into this Star Ocean game. And I'm like, y'all didn't have enough money, bro, because this shit looked trash. It was so bad. So, RP to them. Hopefully Star Ocean sells well for somebody, bro. I know I'm not fucking buying it because that game looks bad. Square Enix probably should have got a Game Pass deal off this shit, bro. At least, bro. Let them make some of the costs back on the Xbox platform, because it's not about to sell well. And I'm gonna check back in and look at the ratings for the game when the game drops, just to like run this story right back, because I mean, I definitely showed this game a lot. But I didn't know they were in dire straits to make a game. I didn't know that part. So I kind of feel bad, but I don't feel bad because the game is still garbage. There's indie games out here that looks fucking amazing, bro. They're made by one person on paycheck to paycheck. I know a whole fucking studio of gamers could have made a good fucking game out of this. But they just did it. They just did it. They got stuck in mobile game mode, and they made a fucking mobile game a console game. So that's gonna be it for this one though. I got a bone to pick with them. The fuck is up with the Life is Strange Switch port? Life is Strange? That's Square Enix? I thought that was a Life is Strange is Square Enix? It is Square Enix, bro. Oh. See, I didn't know that. I know Don't Not made the game, but I didn't know Square Enix published it. There's a lot of bro. There's a lot of gaming studios that make like the worst Switch ports, bro. And then you look at game studios that made like successful ones, and it's like, why couldn't y'all do that? Because like Doom Eternal is on the Switch, bro, running perfect. Why can you make a bad Switch port? It doesn't make sense. They just don't put no effort into the games. That's what it be. Square Enix really just don't put no effort in, bro. Except when it's Final Fantasy. That's why when I made that video, if it's not Final Fantasy from Square, bro, it's not gonna be fucking good. It's literally just gonna be watered down trash. Square Enix is on that shit. But I mean, Don't Not could have just struggled to make the game good too. Square Enix is just a publisher. Don't Not created the game. So Don't Not probably just didn't have the talent to port that game properly. And it went trash. So now we just waiting on the UK and the US to decide the Activision Blizzard deal, which is fine, bro, because the US haven't found anything. So they're gonna probably approve the deal. The UK is still looking. I think they want to investigate for like 3 months or something like that. So the UK might take 3 fucking months to decide. If they don't decide by November, I think they're gonna open an investigation that lasts 3 months, which is crazy, bro. Because why the fuck y'all need 3 more months to investigate? Y'all been investigating this shit for a year, which is just bad. There was a game I tried to play on Steam, bro, which was it was a shooting game. It looked fucking cool, bro, but then that bitch did not work, and I had to delete it, and I was so upset. But it's fine because I'm about to play fucking Quake Champions, bro. I'm about to become a Quake sweat. I still gotta finish fucking Soul Hackers 2. I got so many games to finish, bro. I need to really go play games. I need to really get this content going because I mean my PC is running well today, and I'm kind of proud of it because it shuts down so much, and I know why. I wish I could tell y'all why it does it, but I can't because it's a secret. But it's fine though. But I'm about to end the stream right here, so thank y'all for coming out and watching, commenting. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's been a cool gaming news weekly. The news has been kind of crazy though, bro. Ain't been too much good news. I tell you about how back on Grounded. I need to go play Soul Hackers 2. I was playing Medieval Dynasty, bro, which is fire. Medieval Dynasty is actually pretty fire. Dropped the Game Pass. That shit's good. I was gonna buy it on PC, but I mean, it's a Game Pass, so I got it. And I'm playing that bitch right now. So yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, my bad.